Last night, Glenn came in from the garage and said there's a fire on Underwood Mountain, which is just across the Hood River from us. And we walked out and the sun had just set and it was dusk, and we could see these burning embers on the hillside right across on the other side of the valley from us. And so we watched the fire just within a matter of a few minutes double, triple, quadruple in size. And I'll show you footage of the first photo that I took here. Well, it got substantially bigger than that, and about 10:30, as we were just getting ready to go to bed, the fire was mostly contained. We couldn't see any embers. We could see one area that was smoking. I got up this morning a little after 4, and I looked, and I couldn't really tell because it wasn't really daybreak yet if it was cloudy, which it often is cloudy because there's a cold river valley and it creates its own condensation in the morning, or if it was smoke from the fire. So about 5 o'clock, I got a message from the fire chief, who's a friend of ours for Hood River County, and he said all of the surrounding agencies, the DOF, were instrumental in scoping the fire and getting the fire lines, and it was mostly contained. There was one small spot that was still burning down by the river, and it was just an inaccessible area because it's so steep. So this morning I was surprised that the fire was still going, and I was doing some work and I just started hearing helicopters, and then more and more helicopters, and then it was just a continual drone of helicopters. So I just came out and it looks like the fire is bigger. It hasn't jumped over the river valley. It's still on the west side of the river, and it's deep down in the canyon. It looks like they've patrolled the top part of the ridge where they can get to, and they've really mitigated the flames there, and the helicopter air support they're doing their job keeping those flames down along the river. Hopefully they'll put it out, but it's crazy. It was crazy to see it so close from our deck, and there's not a lot of people over on this side of the ridge where we live, and so we had a really interesting perspective. And it's gone all the way up to the Eagle Creek Trail, which is a really popular trail that has been closed. We're dumping their buckets in and filling up in the river. And then you see the fire. So here is the Hood River in this valley, and then this is where the majority of our town is off this way, and then down is the downtown area. But that's all very rural and very heavily populated. Even though it's really treed, it's just so steep right here that it's hard to get in and get this fire. The access road is on this side of the river, but there is no access road on this side down in the canyon. There's a train track, but that's it. Living in Oregon, I was curious as to how far the surrounding firefighters were coming, and they've rallied both Oregon and Washington state firefighters to fight this fire. So there's a lot at stake. We've had such a dry summer, the driest summer on record, and everything is just a tinderbox around here. Fortunately for us, we live in a super windy place, and there was basically no wind yesterday and just a breath of wind today. So that is certainly on their side. I'm very grateful for that. But thank you to all the firefighters. They keep us safe on a regular basis. Scary work. My brother is a firefighter. I know firsthand what it's like when he's gone. And there's just a lot of not knowing. So for your families, my thanks and gratefulness for your sacrifice. So yeah, a little update from the home. Crazy stuff. It's our first in-town fire that we've had this summer. I can't say that for the wilderness area, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Little haps about home, what's going on today. And I am in my office just editing, so I've got videos for you coming up. And Mo is here. So you got Mo. If you've enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up. It really does help us creators. Thanks. Enjoy your week.